Thank you so much, everyone. So inspiring to hear about these programs. Key takeaways for me is like, it's not just about getting together. It's not just about white papers, but it's also about, like, to your point, action. It's about data. It's about like understanding what our business are going to, how are they going to make the decisions, and what we can do there. The network that we have heard here and that we have here is just so unique. So I want to thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to wrap up the night with something super important. So I really ask you to please join me as we recognize the 100 startups that were nominated by Angeles Investors. Join me in supporting them. I know that we have a hybrid event here, so we have like the presence here in person, but also we have many joining us online. So thank you so much for us for staying with us. Thank you so much for the support. As we go through the list of the startups, maybe some the folks online, they can also like put some of the names or links there. Make sure that you connect. The network is so important. Earlier tonight, David was telling me about like it's literally about like the network that we have, the leads that we have, and just I forgot the third one, David, but it's like be able to just connect the access to the opportunities and resources that we have. Okay, so with that, join me. What we'll do is we'll have three groups that as I'm going to be going through the list of the 100 startups that we are recognizing tonight. After the 33rd one, I'm going to invite the ones that are present here to receive the award. Okay, so with that, hopefully this clicker works. What we found is that as we were looking at the startups, we wanted to share a couple of insights that call to us the attention, and also for you to see that we see the trendings happening in terms of like where the startups are focusing, right? And we have like roughly 26% of them in the fintech area. We have another 13% invested in AI, machine learning, and another 13 in education platforms. So it's telling you where the startups are going. Again, goes back to data. Where are we going? Where are we investing? Where is the need? In terms of representation, let's see that California is winning with 39 of our companies, startups there. So go California, awesome. We have New York second on the list, 18 of them, yeah. Florida on third place, Illinois is on fourth. And of course, we have many other ones more, but just to give you an insight as to where we have representation coming over. Okay, so with that said, let's start like looking at the 100 startups that were recognized. We have above board. I'm going to read them, stop at the 33rd, and then invite folks who are here to receive it. Online, please join me also, like giving shout outs, providing links to the startups, and just building this network in a high remote. Okay, so we have above board as one of our as one of our recognized startups. Aclima. We have Ad Astra Media, Alembic, Archie, Baby Scripts, Baby Sparks, Beep Boop, Beer Readers, Belong, Better App, Biobot Analytics, Bitwise Industries. I might be going a little bit fast, but again, for those who are online, please, this is a network community. Just put the links there, connect with them, find out about these startups, support them. BlockFi, Bounce Imagen, Brex, Camino Financial, Canela Media, Capchase, Career Karma, Caribou, Carto, Cash Drop, Certiverse, Core Chain, Credit Mountain, 8 Sleep, Encantos, Encora Therapeutics, Enso Data, Fanatis, Finally, Phoenix Payments, Flippable, Flow, Form Energy, Gold Belly, Gotina, Grain Chain Inc., Guardians Bets, Health Hero, Hello Alice, Hello Iconic. I like to invite our founder, Jorge Garcia from Hello Iconic, have a couple of minutes of remarks. Take a picture. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, good night. I know it's been a long day. Well, first of all, thank you, Angeles, for the award. This is very interesting because I'm an Elban alum and I'm also an Angeles member, which makes it very special because seeing the connection between the two, I think two of the strongest communities for Latinos is really special to see it happening, especially being an immigrant and coming to the US with almost zero connections when I came. I've seen the power of networks and the importance of it. Awards are really interesting. I was a swimmer 20 plus years ago, 50 pounds years ago. And it's and I said because as a swimmer, like the end goal was winning a medal, right? And then as a company, I think the end goal is to create a profitable, sustainable business. So awards is a really interesting thing, but also as a founder, I think one of the things that we live all the time is we know problems from our company, problems from our employees, changes in the environment. So we do see a lot of things happening, and it's hard for us because we most of the time we don't have somebody to tell us everything is gonna be okay. Give us kind of like that sound of support, and I think that's where awards like this become really important. Not because they are the end goal, but because they help us continue in a route to creating a sustainable, profitable business. And especially coming from Angeles and coming from the community, I think it makes it more special. So in name of the community, I thank Angeles and I congratulate everyone for making it happen to making and creating sustainable business. And the only thing that I would say is a darle con todo. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jorge. Gracias. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you so much. Again, I'm going fast here, but I'm asking for folks who are online in the hybrid world, in the online and metaverse world, to please help us put the links to the companies there and please check them out, get in touch with them, get connected to this network. As we were hearing today, it's about like not only looking for each other, like but also like not only using our businesses, our startups, but also connecting, right? Like this network among our own startups, how we can support each other is so critical. So with that, let's continue with like the list. Here we have Holo Footwear, Hon, Indigo, Infinite Composites, Interior Define, Just Point, Calche, Keen Insurance. Reminder, many of our founders and startups are online, so we recognize you and we support you. Luco Labs Incorporation, and I'd like to invite our founder from Luco Labs, Carlos Castro Gonzalez, to receive the award.
Well, so good night, everybody. I just want to say that I feel, really very honored to have this award. I think it was mentioned here that there are like millions of like Hispanic-led startups out there. We have seen some very fine examples tonight among the startups that were pitching, some of the ones that have received this award. So really humbled to that Angeles has recognized our company as one of the 100 for this award in the view of that competition. And I would like also to take this opportunity to maybe like remind you a little bit about what we are doing at Leuco Labs. I mean, I know that it's late in the day, but I, hope that to have an opportunity to connect with the community here. So just a reminder that, we are a medical device startup coming up with a new technology to measure white blood cells non-invasively and improve the lives of cancer patients. So as I said, happy to take this opportunity to connect with all of you. And I would also like to say that this is the first time that we are interacting with the Angeles community, but I have feel very inspired by the mission. I think it's really important to focus on a kind of an untapped opportunity and an untapped community that has a lot of potential. So hope to continue like attending these events and being part of these communities. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's continue. And thank you everyone for supporting our startups. Lilu. Listo. Logic Board. Marco. Milo. MindsDB. Mural. Nasuni. Novel Partners. New Life Health. Octane. Octito. Oli. Origin. Pachama. Pager. Paladin. Papaya. Paystand. Pi5. Platzi. Plus One Robotics. Puppy. Produce Pay. Quick Node. Real. Do we have Daniela Corriente? I'd like to invite her to receive the award. Thank you. Congratulations, Daniela.
Thank you so much.
All right. You can say a few
Yeah.
remarks.
I mean, I'm so proud of being Latina. And I said it earlier when I stood here, right? It hits different to be surrounded by other Latinos because I do think that when we support each other and we lift each other up, that makes a huge difference. And you said it earlier, Professor, that we are the largest minority and on the way to be even bigger. So we have a huge opportunity. And all of these things, small, big, they just constantly inspire us to be out there and show to others what can be achieved. So thank you so much, David, for the invitation today. Latitude for all the support that we always get. Chingona, if it's watching, but all of the Latino investors that have supported us throughout, they have made a huge difference in our path, and it has made a huge difference in everything that we create every day. So thanks.
Thank you so much, Daniela. Gracias. Gracias, Daniela. And for the many startups who are online as well, please, you are interested about this program, you can look at us online, angelesinvestors.com. And this is our first year that we're doing these awards. It will continue to grow strong. Again, it's a network that you don't want to miss out. So let's continue with the recognition of the 100 startups. And we have Resonado Labs, River, Ralph, Sendbird, Securitize, Signo Seguros, Snowball Wealth, Subject, Suma Wealth, Sweet Bio, Tackle AI. Not sure we have somebody here from Tackle AI, maybe. Probably they are not here right now, but again, one of our startups that presented tonight. TaxFile, The Every Company, Titan, Yugami, User Zoom, Valiant, Viral. They have Viral? Yes. Here we go. AJ Bam, please join me on the stage to give few remarks. Congratulations. Take a picture.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So first of all, I want to say thank you to the Analyst organization for giving me an award. You know, I know many of you are wondering, you know, am I Hispanic? Do I look Hispanic, right? And I just want to say that, you know, I'm here because I have a team that represents 7 different ethnicities, 25 languages on the team. And I'm just very proud. I also have investors here in the room as well, who have invested in my company as well. And I believe that, you know, our company should be a representation of where we live. And as US, as we all know, it's a big country, it's very diverse. And as you mentioned appropriately before, you know, I think Spanish-speaking population is big, it's growing here. And believe it or not, but I just had my Spanish class yesterday for an hour. So I promise I'll have an accent next year if I'm on the stage again. And you know, you cannot have your company without your team. So I want to just do a quick shout out to some important people in my life who are in the room. And you know, it takes both your team in your professional life and your personal life to make things happen. So I want to give a quick shout out to Tasha, who runs marketing here, is on my team. She's amazing. Want to give a shout out to Louis, who is in the room as well. And he's a very dear friend. And you know, having support in your personal life from your friends and family is as important when you start a company. So these 2 people mean a lot to me. And then I have my third investor in the room as well, Carlos. So thank you. You know, of course, you know, you can't have your company without investors and team members and everything. And those of my team members who are watching online, I really appreciate you. I mean, we couldn't be, it takes a village to make things happen. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I have an amazing team, and I'm very proud of it. And hopefully, we'll continue to grow. So continue to build a network here as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so let's finish strong with 4 more like startups to nominate. So we have Welcome Tech, Wing Assistant, Wonderscoot, and Yellow. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations to all the 100 startups. Let's give it out like a round of applause for those 100 startups. Before I hand it over to closing remarks, I just want to thank you to everybody who's online. I know it has been a very long day. There has been a lot of activity. I started my day online, and I could see so much there. Continue to get plugged in there. Thank you to our founders of Angeles Investors. Thank you to our interns who did all the work for nomination of these 100 startups. Let me tell you, it wasn't an easy task. There was a lot of lists, a lot of due diligence, a lot of reviews. So thank you so much, because it wouldn't have been possible without you. And thank you for everyone who was able to make it here. I would tell you, I encourage you, you have any suggestions, ideas, get in touch with the team, become a member if you haven't been part, if you're not a member already. And thank you so much. And with that, I will hand it over to Dalia for the closing remarks. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Ivana. I think you said it. I think you said everything that I was going to say, so I appreciate it. But wow, one last round of congratulations to all the 100 Angeles 100, and especially those folks who are in the room. Thank you so much for coming out. Just want to close out the event by highlighting a few events we have for the rest of the year. So we'll be in Chicago in August, and we hope to see you all there. We hope to see the folks who are online. If you can join us, we'd love to have you. New York City again in November, and let us know if you're interested in investing. So for members, the next step is logging into your GUST profile, letting us know that you're interested in the companies, sharing your investment commitment, reviewing the due diligence, and then our guest today, reach out to me to learn how to become a member, so you can get access to all the opportunities that you heard here today, and the amazing network that is part of the Angeles community as well. So thank you so much for joining us. I know it's been a long day, but we appreciate having you here as well and virtually. Thank you.